look at that.
So, PTFS has updated. Here's what's changed. They've added an interactive GUI to ground vehicles, added a fire training badge, added missions to McConnell Air Force Base, updated the Greater Rockford Island, and fixed the FOV slider overlapping mobile vehicle control. So let's have a look at the fire training badge. And here's Alex. So jump in my fire engine, Alex. You can be a passenger for this.
Okay.
So I think if I zoom right out, it's over here. Because, as you can see, we've got a dummy aircraft and like a thing here. So I wonder if that's the training aircraft for the fire service. So if I just drive along here, fire training, fire training, fire training. So as you can see, you get a badge for this.
Yeah, me too.
Fire
I got the
Training
badge.
Zone Award. So yeah, this is the fire training zone part. So whilst we have the fire engine spot on, let's have a little drive around the rest of Greater Rockford Airport.
Before we go flying.
So it's actually based off of Manchester Airport in the UK. So as you can see, it has 3 runways. So we've got 25 left. Then we've got a middle one. So if I just cut across before this A380 takes off. So we've got 07C, which is, that's cool. 3 runways. Mind you, Manchester does have one. And then, of course, we've got 25 right. So we've got an extra runway here at Greater Rockford Airport. That is impressive, makes it realistic. And this airport has 2 terminals now. So we have Terminal 1 and Terminal 2. So if we just drive over.
I was going to say, look out, because there's a jet landing.
Taken off. Oh no, it's landed. Let's just check there's no planes taken off. No, there's no planes taken off.
Well, there's a fair couple getting prepared to take off.
So here is, I think this is Terminal 2. So it reminds me of Orenji. You know Orenji Airport, Tokyo International?
Yeah, look, yeah, it sounds familiar.
Yeah, it looks familiar. So if we come this way, past the Grand Crew station again, you will stumble across the other terminal, which I believe is Terminal 1. Could be Terminal 2, this one. I'm not entirely sure. I think this is Terminal 2, this one. And the other one, Terminal 1. I'm not entirely sure. I'll have to do another video on that, and I'll explain the terminals. So, as you can see, we've also got fencing that you can drive through around the airport. So, let's jump into a aircraft and let's go and have a look for Airbase Gary. Let me just turn on my world markers because I don't know where Airbase Gary has moved to.
You watch, I bet you're going to go for the a Boeing jet.
Let's just take the... no, we won't take the tanker because that's too slow. Let's go with the 2-seater Hawk. We'll take the Hawk T1 out. We'll not bother with the red arrows. So let's go for a flyabout. Obviously, we're going to take a little bit longer to taxi. Because it is more... And these details here, as you can see on the floor, it tells you like 18, 23, 17. It tells you which gate to go to, which is really detailed in my honest opinion. So let's go and find where Airbase Gary is then, shall we, Alex?
Yeah, and you forgot to put the gear on.
I'll be alright just for this once before I crash into that aircraft. I know. So let's take off on our usual runway of 25 left. What would be cool to add as a future update for this airport is like a little viewing area. Because like at Manchester, you do have the viewing area where you can watch all the aircraft. I'm just going to move out the way a minute. Didn't know what he was doing. Whoa. Thank Crunchy we're a little jet. And we could fit under the plane wing. So let's go for a flybout and let's have a look at this island from up above. So this is where Greater Rockford Airport now is. So if we fly over this way.
You watch, it might be the changes at airbase going.
So if we fly over this way, we have, I believe this is a Mellor Airport in the horizon.
Oh, they even have a church on as well.
Oh no, there's the training centre. So the training centre is over here now. They've added like a little caravan park down there. Nice.
Yeah, fly
So there's
past
the
there.
training centre, and as you may have noticed, all the airports seem to have fencing around them. I remember, I put a suggestion on for that.
Yeah, let me check.
It was a long time ago though. So let's go and find Airbase Gary then. So we know where the training centre is, it's over there. Greater Rockford Airport's there. Let's fly through as I would call the Mac Loop, which, well, it isn't the Mac Loop, but...
But they're trying to remodel look like one.
Yeah. Let's fly under the bridge because why not? Without crashing.
Not a good idea there.
No, maybe that wasn't a good idea. So where could Airbase Gary be then? I see something in the horizon, which I have a feeling could well be Airbase Gary. So here we are, we have a red bridge. Here's the city of Greater Rockford. If we fly over this red bridge...
This can be found at Scotland in reality.
Oh yeah, you can. Here is Mellor Airport. So that's very nicely detailed. Also got fencing around it. So I've just eyed up Airbase Gary over here, so let's fly over to Airbase Gary. So let's put our
I was right.
Landing gear down.
As
you can see, the airbase also has fencing around it. Well, it is a military base after all.
So yeah, Ollie, I was right. There is a change at Airbase Gary.
I told you. And it looks like as well, it has like a little viewing area as well, because there's a car park just there. Right, let's just jump out because why not? We've got a lot to cover in this update.
Heavens above, yeah.
So, this is the new Airbase Gary. So, here, we've got the air traffic control tower. And this is the new base room, training area, whatever you want to call it. So in here, you've got like a little dining area, and then you've got your briefing room here next to it. Here is the sleeping barracks, so they've been extended round here, so that's nicely detailed, and then you appear out here. So let's run down this way. So we've got the new fuel station there. We've got an area to land helicopters now, so we'll be able to land like the
Also
Chinook.
known as
And here are the three hangars that are all together. So I don't think these have changed, but let's just open it up just because. Why not?
nope, there's no changes there. I was saying about these landing things for helicopters, also known as helipads.
Yeah, so that is actually the island. So the above looks very, very detailed. I do quite like that. And one thing before we do miss this, we won't be able to get, I don't think we'll be able to get ground vehicles in this part. But as you can see, we have the same gate system as we do at McConnell Air Force Base.
Ugh.
So that is actually Greater Rockford Island. So it'll take some time, obviously, for people to get used to flying it. But anyway, let's move on to have a look at what else has been added. So we've covered the fire training badge. We've covered the updated Rockford Island. We've said about the fixing of the FOV slider overlapping on mobile vehicle control. So let's have a look at the missions for McConnell Air Force Base. So if we go onto there, click on Cyprus, click on McConnell, as you can see we've got low level training, delivery to Airbase Gowrie and Gerald delivery. I'll do that in another video, but that's a PTFS update. Very
God,
cool.
that's a lot of mission.
Quite like it, so enjoy.